This is how simple it is. It really is. Like in theory, if we focus our mind and keep focused on the signal and remove the noise, then we're going to achieve our goals. Like
Mhm.
it's virtually impossible to be focused on what we're trying to achieve and not get that outcome. But it's
Right.
when we focus on the noise and when we allow the noise to creep in and create distraction in our life, we lose focus from the signal and we start to tamper in the noise. And that's where we get frustrated. That's where we get disconnected. We start to create neural pathways that associate with the noise rather than with the signal.
Mhm.
It happens very quickly, and we may not even realize it. It's probably happening in your life right now. It's happening in my life too, and I've been living this, practicing it for 7 years. Like it's constant thing. It's so I want you to know it's never going to be one of these things where, hey, I've achieved it and I'm good. I don't have to ever focus on it again. No,
Yeah.
every moment that you breathe is a moment that you focus. That's
Mhm.
so we got to make sure to keep our focus on heavenly God's purpose on us. We have to, in this process as well, every day, we have to renew our mind. So
Yeah.
with neuroplasticity, this is why, like, it's science is so cool if you look at it in the right way, in a biblical way, because science that is happening now, not Newtonian science or evolution, Darwinism, and that kind of science, that's wrong. It's focused on material, it's focused on the outcome, not the reason it's happening. When we focus on biblical principles, and we see now that science is proving these biblical principles, one reason is neuroplasticity. One thing, like that's neuroplasticity is only proving everything that God talks about in the Bible. It's a constant repetitive pattern of psychology if you think about it, because it's talking about renewing our mind, focusing our energy and our thoughts on God's kingdom, God's purpose for us, continuing to live in this pattern of focusing on God and relinquishing sin and our sinful ways. This is the whole pattern of neuroplasticity. Because if we're constantly focusing on renewing our mind towards things that are going to help us learn something positive, learn something new, learn something that's going to benefit God's purpose in our lives, then our brain's going to be developing. It's a healthy brain. All the pathways are firing, all the neurons in our brain are firing. If we took a brain scan of somebody that was learning something new, we would see both hemispheres just lighting up. That's what God has for us. That's what He created us to do. But it's when we aren't continuing to learn, it's when we're just stuck in the pattern and stuck in the routine of this, the same thing over and over and over, that creates a loss of neural pathways in our brain. If we don't use it, we lose it. And that
Mhm.
happens in every aspect of us, in every aspect of this world as well, this universe. But specifically speaking about us, if we're not constantly challenging ourselves, learning something new, developing ourselves into a higher version of itself, of ourselves,
Mhm.
then we're going the opposite way. And it's
Right.
either life or death. There's no middle ground. There's no such thing as maintaining anything, period. Look at all the trees, look at all the plants, look at every animal. Like, you ever see a dog that just maintains the puppy version? No, it doesn't happen.
Mm-mm.
It's
Mm-mm.
always growing. Even us. You ever see a child just maintaining a baby's form? No, it never happens. We are always growing. And every plant, every tree, for example, if you look at it, you really analyze trees. This is why I kind of geek out on this stuff. It's super cool. It's super interesting. But
Mhm.
you look at them, they're never just maintaining a certain level of growth. They're never just like staying the same. They're always reaching out to
Right.
dominate their space, to overcome adversity, and to grow to their highest potential. That's how God created everything in this universe, even
But you
us.